Welcome to another episode of Entrepreneurs in Fuego. We're documenting the journey of amazing entrepreneurs, incredible entrepreneurs. That's Dr. Angie Cross.
Thank you.
You have so many things going on. So my description of you, if you permit me, you're a wellness entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. Yes?
Yes.
You have so many things going on that are in the field of wellness. Tell us a little bit about that.
My journey started probably about 20 years ago. I was in occupational therapy and due to graduate soon with my OT degree, and then I hurt my back and I went to a chiropractor for the first time. So I immediately changed majors and I became a chiropractor, but along that journey it really opened up.
What was it that made you change that major? I mean, was it the fact that the experience was good or bad, or that you wanted to help people through here?
Great question. So really, the first time I went, and I had never been to a chiropractor in my whole life, and he talked about innate intelligence, like this power within the body can heal the body, and he just educated me with this brilliant, magical gift that God blessed us with, which is our temple, and just really being able to bring that forth to heal naturally. So with that being said, went on to my chiropractic over at Palmer, which is the best chiropractic school in the country, and really just dove deep into studying the body and how it could heal itself, and went on to graduate, and then through school, and then many classes after school. I just kept studying nutrition, and I got exposed to emotional healing techniques and hormone therapies on how to balance the male and female hormones, and adrenal support. So many people are stressed out and they have adrenal fatigue. Then I got really deep into the study of pH and alkalizing your body, and also weight loss, and just everything is natural. And now recently I'm doing all of Deepak Chopra's trainings in mind, body, and meditation. So I'm gonna start going down that road as well. So really just believing in the beauty of the body to heal itself. So now I do chiropractic, I do acupuncture, I do detoxification programs, hormone balancing, weight loss, certain diets for certain conditions, such as if somebody has a candida problem, which is
what kind of problem?
Candida.
What is that?
Which is yeast. People who crave a lot of sugars or have a lot of health problems, many times it can be like a yeast overgrowth. Fixing people's guts, teaching them about how probiotics are very important, and certain foods, even for your blood type, are very effective for healing the body. So really just looking at the complete holistic picture of what we can do to heal people. So
somebody that goes to you with a particular inflection, with a particular problem, ailment, and so forth, then you are able then to look at this individual from all these different angles and these different modalities that you've learned throughout your incredible career, and say, not just this particular product or not just this particular treatment is going to heal you, but rather let's take a holistic, as you said, an entire approach to your healing. And that's what you're doing.
Yeah, so I just really try to become one with whoever's sitting with me, and just ask really good questions and become a very good listener. And many times their story will present just through their symptoms or their lifestyle or their diet. Many times I'll have people come to me after they've tried everything else, and they've been down the allopathic traditional medical route, and then they'll come and they just will not have been asked about their diet or their stress level or their sleep patterns or what are they doing to reduce their stress. So I just go back to the very basic things, which is nature and very natural. You can't if you're not sleeping well, you're not going to heal. If you're consuming a diet full of artificial preservatives and unhealthy foods, you can't be expected that you're going to heal your digestive system just by taking a pill. So, and same with stress. if you continue to repeat those same patterns over and over in your mind, you're creating those neural circuitries, those brain pathways that you just are wondering why your life is not where you want it to be and why you're negative. And so we teach people how to use their mind and set some positive affirmations in place and really surround themselves with better people in their lives, and how the diet also plays into it and hydrating their body. And
I may be going to you because I have this ailment and not realizing that to fix that ailment, I have to go deeper.
Yes.
Inside my brain, and you are, in fact, a facilitator to doing that, Dr. Angie. So that I think it's the incredible value that you provide. Oh, that's what I'm hearing that you do. So in order to change myself, or in order to transform myself, I want to be able, I want to be able to be convinced, if you will. I have to be convinced that I want to change, because it doesn't matter how good you are with your teachings and with the products that you provide and so forth. But if I am not willing to change, then it's going to be almost impossible to heal me.
yeah,
How do you convince me?
that's my favorite part. I think really it comes down to the practitioner, and it comes down to you have to be willing to care.
Correct.
And you have to be willing to ask the right questions. And I also am a firm believer that the teacher appears when the student's ready. So I truly believe that asking you the questions, if you don't do anything, what's your life going to look like a year from now? And if you're not willing to change your diet, do you really expect that you're going to yield a different outcome?
Correct.
So I ask really good, deep philosophical questions.
That's interesting.
And I connect with their need and their values.
Not so much physiological questions, but rather philosophical questions.
Correct, yes.
That you're talking about. So do you find that people need to reach a state, that just the bottom of their life, a trough, where, my goodness, I just don't see any other exit. I don't know. I just drank too much last night, and I crashed. I hit my car, whatever, before changing. Or is it possible to transform yourself without having to reach that bottom?
I think it's both. So I see both. I see the people who have exhausted all their other options. They are at the bottom of the barrel. They are crying out for help. And they typically open up to listening to suggestions. Now, whether they follow the suggestions or not, that's another story, but that's where I try to really get into the life questions, their philosophical questions, their life values. If they don't change anything, what's going to happen? And they typically do follow my recommendation. I have a very high success rate, and it's because I care. I have great compassion for people. I've grown up in a family where we just all came together and we supported and loved each other, and I believe really highly in just bringing that piece to the equation as well, hugging and loving people. But yes, the people who maybe haven't hit rock bottom, right, who are searching for more or just to refine it, absolutely, and those are fun to work with too. So,
and in some of us, you can find a short-term success. I feel good. I went to Dr. Angie, and I'm feeling great. A week goes by, I'm still feeling great. A month goes by, I'm feeling 90% great. What do we need to do to make your philosophy, that transformation, sustainable in long term? I know we have to have some kind of accountability, but what else is that we need to do, and what is the secret, if there's any, to that?
I think, like you said, the accountability and just making sure that they check in, and I do health classes and education classes and ongoing support type of systems. Also, website, Facebook, just giving them a health tip of the day. Maybe they go on like the newsletter where they get constant information, but I just really educate them a lot initially, and I ask them those deep questions to make them do their own critical thinking, so that I'm hoping and believing that can be a transformational, pivotal point in their life, that it awakened them. And if they're awakened, you can't go back to your previous state, or then that's just ignorance. And there are people who do go back there, and I just say, that's part of their journey, and they just must not be ready to evolve to the next level. And really my whole goal is to get people to awaken and to evolve to that next level of existence so humanity can become a better place.
The expectation is that if you're awakened and if you're aware of the fact that if you can come back, and if you want to go back to that dark place where you were before, that is not a good place compared to where you are now.
Correct.
And therefore you want to be able to grow from that place where you have been transformed to.
Yeah. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful process. Because
I can't stop thinking how effective you are. I mean, you have that incredible and very powerful gaze that I'm sure when somebody sits in front of you, you read very deep into their eyes, into their soul. Yes?
It's crazy. I don't know. It's a gift that God gave me, but I connect with people through eye contact.
Yes.
And I feel their soul, and I'm very intuitive, where I can just almost sense what they need.
Because usually when I interview somebody, they're looking at me a little bit, and then they get a little bit distracted here and there, and I'm trying to kind of just maintain the gaze, because I am interested genuinely in what you are saying and what my guests are saying. But you have that very penetrating gaze, which I think is very effective in when you are talking to your clients or to your patients.
Yes. Thank you.
Do you want to talk about this, or we should throw this away?
Yeah, this is good. So I also...
By the way, I've seen the result of this.
Yes! It's amazing,
It's out of
isn't
control.
it?
Man, it's unbelievable.
Yes.
It's unbelievable. But you tell us better.
Yeah, so along with the chiropractic and some of the other things that I have done over the years, 5 years ago I came across this company, which it's more of a whole body transformation, and what it is really just high quality food and nutrients, and it focuses on alkalizing your body and fixing the digestive system. And then what we do is we have people eat real food every day, so it's not just like a protein shake or a drink. It's eating real food every day, but it's a couple of things that I think it's so powerful is because we deal with carb cycling. So if people want to lose weight, you can't consume high amounts of breads and pastas and carbs, but you do get to eat the good food like protein and vegetables, and you still do get carbs, but every other day. But here's the key, I think also why it was so effective for so many people is no carbs in the evening. So I found I lost 15 pounds in 30 days, and all I did was just follow this, but also I quit eating my bowl of blueberries and strawberries at night. So at night.
What? At night?
Yeah, so in the evening, I was trying to be healthy.
Those are power foods, huh?
Yeah, and they were even organic.
Right.
But I think I was eating them at the wrong time of the day, so we even teach people
Or was it the ice cream that accompanied, or the chantilly cream that accompanied the...
Yeah, no
that
cream.
would have been me.
Yeah, no cream.
I'm having all this great fruit, but the chantilly cream and the ice cream that goes with it is not good.
Yeah, no, I was just eating organic blueberries and strawberries, but at night, so we teach people, just eat your fruit earlier in the day. That's going to help so much.
And this stuff works, actually.
It does, and it's a non-denatured way, and it's completely natural, and we don't use any of the artificial sugars in our products. It's sweetened with stevia, which is a natural plant, and the alkali, that's a great one for alkalizing the body, gets rid of the inflammation, and it reduces your body acidity. And
we could be here all day talking about this thing, Dr. Angie, but I appreciate you coming to the show. I've learned a lot about transformation.
Thank you.
You got a powerful gaze.
Thank you.
Did I mention that? You're awesome. With that, we're out.